So let's talk about lost media. Lost media comes in many different ways and forms, for example TV pilots, like the Thomas the Tank Engine Down the Mine pilot, or the Me and My Friends Backyardigans pilot. There are also some lost movies like the original Strike with Chris Farley, and even video games that never saw the light of day, like Garfield Bound for Home for the Nintendo DS, or Cat Dog Saving Me Bob for the PlayStation 1. Some other pieces of lost media were released but were just forgotten over time and thus were lost again, and that is something that we're talking about today. We are going to talk about a Flash game I never knew existed until a few weeks ago. Hello everybody, my name is Melly Dog, and today we're going to talk about The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64, or rather a promotional website made for that game. Specifically, a Flash game made for the German market to promote Ocarina of Time. So a few weeks ago I got this Club Nintendo magazine. I know it's in a horrible state, but in here is the content we're going to be talking about. So on page 9 something caught my eye. I saw an advertisement for a website called ZeldaKingdomOnline.com, which was a game specifically made for the release of Ocarina of Time. It was a pretty short-lived online game from 1998 to the year 2000. In this magazine I found some screenshots which are presumably the only screenshots left in existence of this game. So I decided to do a little bit of digging and see if I could uncover any more about this weird Zelda game. So as I already told you, this game was made for German audiences in mind to promote Ocarina of Time. In the magazine it says that the website has screensavers. Here is one which is presumably the only one that's archived. And otherwise the game had a bunch of information about Ocarina of Time, the release date, and some other goodies. The game itself could be used by using Shockwave, that is an older technology similar to Flash. It was used to make interactive websites, interactive games on websites, and video players. The game itself, from what I could gather, is just you exploring Hyrule Castle, talking to the inhabitants, which again, here is one of the only screenshots in existence about that. It was basically a fun little point-and-click game with a leaderboard. The leaderboard, which you can see right here, is also something that got recovered. It showed which players could beat the game with the least amount of clicks. The website itself is unfortunately not restorable with the Wayback Machine. I tried. Trust me. Later iterations of the website could actually be archived, but the game itself unfortunately is lost. When you try to load the game, it just shows you this mess. But considering it was in the late 90s, of course nobody had preservation on their mind because the internet was still pretty young, not everybody had access to it, so unfortunately, it's lost to time. Over the years, the website would be changed to a website for The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and Oracle of Seasons and Ages, until Nintendo unfortunately gave up the domain and sold it. So unfortunately, all that's left of this game is the broken website and the screenshots from the Club Nintendo magazine. The only other mention I could find about this game was this postcard with an updated trademark for 2000. And one single Reddit post where somebody asked if there was more information about the game. In an effort to find something more, I tried to contact Nintendo. I wrote them an email asking about the game. Unfortunately, they could not help me. Nothing was archived, no screenshots, no recordings, nothing unfortunately. So our best bet right now to find this lost Zelda game is having a time machine and going back to 1999, or you have an old video recording, which I highly doubt will ever surface. But to wrap things up guys, I hope that you enjoyed this small look at Zelda Kingdom Online, the lost Zelda Flash game. If you are from Germany and you remember playing this game or having other memories about it, feel free to post them down below. If you like this video, please consider leaving me a like and a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It really helps me out. And if you like me and my channel, please consider supporting me on Ko-fi. You will get a shoutout at the end of the month if you support me there. Link is down in the description. I hope that all of you have a beautiful day and I will see you next time. Bye!